Hi and welcome to the new blind testing. I did similar video not too long ago and it was so much fun, such an amazing format. I wanted to do it again. The rules are simple. There is a number on the bottle, number on the paper, and the name, the answer is inside. Again, I asked my husband to handpick some fragrances for me from the big fragrance box, and I have no idea what's there. And he took it so serious. He really selected the fragrances, he used Fragrantica to check, to make sure that there are different profiles, different notes, so I'm sure it's gonna be fun. Let's get into it. Okay, fragrance number 1. I'm afraid the bottle is almost empty, but I got enough. Earthy, grassy. I get some woody notes, some grassy notes, some floral notes, but overall the profile is pretty herbal. I feel like I got enough fragrance on the paper, but still it doesn't smell too strong. It's pretty mild. Similar kind of fragrances I tested in Aesop. It smells a bit like spa even. The more it opens, the more I smell it, the more I like it. Imagine the young flowers that are barely opening, that has some green leaves, that's like a green with floral nuances, with like a floral veil, a fresh bouquet from a flower shop with lots of greenery in it. Not my favorite fragrance. I think I have better options for green floral profile. I would say it's pretty affordable fragrance simply because it is disappearing so fast, it's evaporating really fast. It might be even a body spray, something low concentration. Let's have a look. Elephant Zoologist. Okay. Last time we had Snowy Owl that I absolutely didn't like. This one is much better. I wasn't far. There are green leaves, tea, accord, some floral notes, magnolia, jasmine. There's some coconut and cacao. I don't get a ton of it, but possibly it has some sweetness. Overall, pretty nice scent, but somehow very mild. From Zoologist, I was expecting something evoking, something that you will not forget, something concentrated, strong. This one is mild, non-offensive, pretty nice. Okay, good start. Fragrance number 2. Yeah, it's definitely floral, a bit soapy and a little bit indolic even, like it has some kind of fecal aspect in it. I often get it in designer fragrances, scents that smell clean and dirty at the same time, and that's how flowers are playing in this fragrance, the combination of flowers. It also has some sourness, possibly some citruses on top. Not the most interesting, not the most pleasant, kind of boring even. Let's see. It smells a bit like toilet spray, room spray, like some maybe skincare products, some cosmetic products. Once you get into niche fragrances, once you start to experience very different, very exciting profiles, this starts to feel so ordinary. It's not bad, it's just boring. It's something I used to wear as a teenager. It can be okay for a young girl, but with such variety of different fragrances, really don't go for it. How I would imagine: citrus note on top, couple of floral notes in the heart, and some woody musky base. This is how I see this fragrance. Let's have a look. Number 2. Immortel, Cédrat. Comptoir Sud Pacifique, Paris. Looking at the notes, I feel like that's really my profile. I like verbena, I love aromatic notes, basil, rosemary, bergamot. But it doesn't smell like that at all. Is this brand affordable or is it kind of pricey? It's definitely not a designer fragrance. But what I smell is pretty cheap, designer, ordinary, nothing interesting. I'm not impressed. Not at all. Fragrance number 3. I hope it's gonna be more interesting and more complex. Oh yes, all right. Straight away some spicy, some maybe boozy cacao, woody notes, some cherries. Nice. Oh, really nice. I love such kind of fragrances. Spicy, warm, yummy. I got it. There is anise or licorice. Something like that. Oh, it's delicious. It reminds me quite a bit Legacy of Petra from Penhaligons. Really, yeah. It's just less aromatic and a bit more gourmand. Yeah, I get some anise, cinnamon, some boozy notes, some balsamic notes possibly. It's nice, it's delicious, it's expensive. Spicy gourmand with some chocolate nuances, some woody notes, and some cherries or some wine notes, some grapes, berries. Something juicy, but still it has character, it has elegance, it speaks for itself. It's not just a cozy gourmand for a movie night at home. It's an evening wear, bright, it's enjoyable, you will get compliments for this fragrance. It just feels good, and I'm sure on the skin it will melt into something truly indulgent. I would say it's pricey, it's niche, it's well done, pretty attractive. How much I would pay for this fragrance? Over 100 euros easily. It represents its category of spicy gourmands in the best possible way. I really love it. It's good. I need to know what is it? Velvet Teddy Muck. Oh, all right. That's actually a pleasant surprise because it smells more expensive than just a fragrance from cosmetic brand. It's worth it, really. There is honey, ginger, tonka bean. I assume it's a pretty affordable fragrance, but it smells so much more expensive and sophisticated. It's so good. The price for the fragrance is $67 for 50 ml. Not cheap, but yet I would pay even more for such beautiful fragrance. Without this format of blind testing perfumes, I would never reach for MAC fragrances. But what a pleasant surprise. Nice. A sip of water. And we continue. Fragrance number 4. Very aggressive. Let it breathe a bit. And oh my god, it's a headache in a bottle. There is such a heavy bouquet of flowers that is so suffocating and headache inducing. I just did one spray of fragrance and I want to run away from it. I wouldn't want to be in a public transport with a person wearing such fragrance. I would assume it's a designer fragrance marketed for women from zeros or 2010s. Like, it doesn't smell old-fashioned, but it's not contemporary. It's not vintage, but it's a bit dated. What do I get here? Some mimosa, maybe some irises, lots of florals, some amber in the base, some maybe fruity notes on top, because there is something juicy in it, a little bit of brightness, but it may as well come from floral notes. There can be some lotuses, some cyclamens, some pink florals, some softer florals, but also something really heavy. Maybe a rose? I believe there is rose note, Bulgarian rose, this fatty, oily, thick rose. Maybe wearing it on skin would give a bit different effect. Maybe the skin will absorb it a bit, like eat it up a bit and make it more digestible. And I would classify it as a designer fragrance marketed for women. Not vintage, but also not recent release. It's getting better, but still, I have a headache. I'm tired of this fragrance. I don't want to be with it. No. Let's see. Who are you? Give me a second. Une histoire de femme sensuelle, Mauboussin. Exactly the way I described it. Feminine, sensual, designer. Good job. I'm pretty sure Fragrantica doesn't list all the notes because it's very complex. But yeah, okay, I was right about rose, freesia. Did I say musk? I think I said musk. But really, it's a headache in a bottle. It was launched in 2017. All right, I think I did a good job. Fragrance number 5. Citruses. Oh yeah. I love citruses. Every time I get a citrusy fragrance, I'm like, yes, nice. It's light cologne style with some neroli, some bergamot, maybe orange, petitgrain, possibly like citrusy leaves, some woody notes, nice classic orange blossom, maybe some grapefruit even. I would suggest that it's a fragrance from a niche brand that has neroli or fleur d'oranger in the name. It's probably a French or Italian brand. It is eau de toilette or even cologne. Very low concentration, probably not very long lasting, but very joyful. Yeah, fleur d'oranger, maybe with some aromatic notes, some herbs, some verbena, mint, possibly. But yeah, first of all, citruses, orange blossom, a little bit soapy, but yet very pleasant, very enjoyable. I don't think I need it because I have enough citruses. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try to guess what exact perfume it can be because there are so many representatives of such profile. Let's see. Number 5. Accordo Arancio, l'erbolario. I guess it's an Italian brand. The notes: orange, mandarin, lemon, petitgrain. Yes. Vanilla, amber. Oh, vanilla, amber, plum. Very positive experience. I got only the citruses, but I do believe it can open really nicely on the skin, like if you put it behind the ears. During the daytime it can transform. Yeah. Let's move on to number 6. Oh no. Give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. Some resin, some labdanum, something super oily, medicinal in the opening. Somehow interesting. I mean, it's kind of repulsing, but at the same time, so interesting. What kind of resinous note it can be? It really smells like a cough syrup, which I absolutely love. Medicinal notes, some people hate them. I do love them. They bring me comfort. Yeah, it smells like a cough syrup, but in the best possible way, with some sweetness, with some anise, some herbs. Oh wow, I'm getting super curious. Yeah, it's so nice, actually. The more I smell, the more I like. Oh. I am. Maybe there's some oud, but like just a drop of oud, possibly. I'm expecting to see some exotic notes, some exotic herbs, some resins that I don't see often in perfumes. Honestly, it's addictive. There is sweetness. There is the structure. It's definitely niche or even craft. It's not a designer fragrance. It doesn't have any gender. It's a beautiful, exotic cough syrup that is super appealing. I hope I will be surprised with notes of this fragrance. I'm expecting something. It's a smell of ointment that heals you. Oh. It's intense but quiet. It's very kind of resinous. It grabs you, it holds you. For me, that's a new experience. That's something I haven't tried before. Wow, I'm impressed. Shall we have a look? I'm even like scared a bit. It is Muga Bravanariz. I have to check. I don't know this brand. I've never heard about it. It's definitely niche. It's aromatic. Yeah. Oh, lavender, Immortel. Chamomile brings this pharmacy vibe to the fragrance. Labdanum, yes. My dear visitors, dear viewers, I'm totally impressed by this fragrance. Let's see what else this house has. Not too much fragrances, very exotic names. Scents are 100% natural. They adapt with you. They interact with your personal aroma, evolve with you. They breathe with you. Ooh. I may be visiting Spain this year. Ooh la la. I have to check the address of this perfume shop. I need to get to know it. Oi. Hello from the future. Yes, I've been to Spain and I found Bravanariz. I tried 3 scents from the same line, and what I can say, they are exotic, strongly aromatic, very foresty, but also super relaxing natural scents. Bosque was maybe my favorite from the first impression. It was the lightest, like the air in the forest in summer. Kala was maybe the sweetest, yet very aromatic with notes of fennel and mint, intense and addictive. So Muga was the darkest, the most resinous, challenging to wear, but so expressive and even mystical. Fragrance is worth trying. But let's get back to blind testing. Thank you, husband, for selecting this. Wow. Number 7. Oh no. Oud. The oud. The big oud. Yeah. Okay, it's not that scary. I'm always afraid of oud. It's such a strong note. It's so striking, but all right, I can deal with it. Let's see. Usually I experience oud as a cold medicinal note, but here it's somewhat warm, quite appealing even. It has some animalic nuances, some maybe spices, and a touch of gourmand, a touch of sweetness, just to balance it. It's very good. When it starts to evaporate a little bit, it's becoming so mild. It's becoming domesticated. It's like an animal that you can pet. It's becoming so soft, so friendly. Yeah. What if there is no oud? There has to be. It's alive, it transforms, it speaks to you. I don't wear such animalic oudy fragrances in my daily life, but experiencing it, it's so captivating. When I smell it, I feel a warm breath of the wild beast that is friendly just to me. It might be a very average oud perfume, but because I'm not very experienced in such profile, that feels so exotic, so new for me. I like it. Number 7. Oud Plaza, Oud Plaza, Herve Gambs. I didn't fail, it's oud. There are some green notes, patchouli, papyrus, cedar. There's vanilla, like I said, there's a bit of sweetness. I like the bottle, it's so dark and simple with some golden details. But guys, it's definitely animalic, very animalic. Let's see the comments. The comments: chocolate burning over Bakur smoke. Not oud, but medicinal European style oud. Very nice choco incense scent. All right. I would give it 7 out of 10 maybe. I find it appealing, well structured, well balanced. Good job. Nice. We have 3 more fragrances. Number 8. Oh, fruity, sweet caramels, something juvenile, At first, the first impression, floral, fruity, sweet. I get some freshly cut apple, like the red apple. Maybe some berries, some musky notes, something synthetic, like marshmallow, I don't know. Like a marmalade? Yeah, maybe marmalade. It's an apple marmalade. What is it so synthetic in here? Can it be like a raspberry? Note of raspberry? It smells a bit like shampoo or like a children's toothpaste. It's sweet, childish, funny, not serious at all. I think it might be a celebrity fragrance marketed for a certain category of young people. Kind of happy, synthetic, funny little scent. I can imagine it being in a funny bottle, maybe some pink, some kind of toy-like. This is how little girls smell for me when they get ready for celebration and moms are doing them some funny hairstyles and put some hairspray. It's so pink, cute. I cannot say bad things about this fragrance. It has its own client, really. If I can pack this fragrance in 4 letters, it's gonna be cute. It's cute. Number 8. Peche Cardinal, MDCI perfumes. No. Oh la la. I heard that this is one of the most perfect peach fragrances. I think it's expensive, if I'm correct. Seriously? Peach, coconut, blackberry, a lot of fruity notes, berry notes, tuberose, sandalwood. In my video about the scents I'm looking for, I said that I want to find a perfect peach fragrance, the freshly cut peach, the peach skin, and I was considering that this can be the one. No, not at all. Again, I don't hate it. It's very nice, but it's definitely not what I'm looking for. It smells cheap, it smells synthetic, but very cute. I have to check the price for it. 235 euros. No. I'm sorry if it's your favorite fragrance, but I just don't think it's worth the price. I had high hopes for this fragrance, but now I'm happy that I tried it blindly. That's a disappointment, honestly. A few more. Fragrance number 9. I get some ylang ylang. I get some resinous notes, some ambery notes. It's warm, rounded, heavy, not very diffusive. I have to smell it really close, like a duck with apples in the oven. Some fruity, fresh, but at the same time very oily. That's how I see it. Very weird experience. Again, it's very quiet. It's literally whispering in my nose. I can't say I love it or hate it. I find it very interesting to explore. But I do get ylang ylang or frangipani, something like that in here that I'm not a big fan of. Some coconut. I get some coconut. It's definitely sweet, warm, ambery, quite unique, definitely niche. I said greenness, but it's not a fresh greenness. It's more like maybe some tea notes. Yeah, maybe some tea notes or some... It's kind of dark, and even the juice looks quite orange, quite ambery. It's very mild. It's not gonna yell at you. It's not gonna project a ton, but it has character. I would even imagine that the name of this fragrance means something, like mythical name of the god, of an animal. Like it has some solid idea, the concept. I can't say I love it, but I'm captivated. I'm really curious. It's a nice new impression to register in my scent palette, in my olfactive memory. Great experience. Let's see. It's I can't speak French. My French husband, he taught me some words, some pronunciation rules, but it's still so hard. I would love to start learning French, maybe in autumn. Let's try Le Grand Jeu, Voyages, Imaginaires. L'Arancio, Gardenia Coconut Tuberose Vanilla. Now, looking at the notes, all I get is truly tuberose, coconut, gardenia, vanilla. All I can think about is those coconut and white floral, soft white notes. What did I say before?
It's kind of dark.
Maybe my nose is getting tired, but that's a fail. Yeah, it's a coconutty tuberose. What else can it be? Oh my god. When I saw this page on Fragrantica, it just flipped my impression about this fragrance. I feel like my brain is broken. Wow. Here we have the last fragrance. Please be good. Yeah. Something so familiar. Oh wow. I know this fragrance. We've met before. I know you. I'm sure. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy because I know this fragrance. I clearly remember that I tried this or something similar on one of my trips somewhere. When I smell it, I see the shop, I see the place, but I don't remember where, what, why, who are you? It's very nice, it's beautiful, there's some soft sweetness, there is depth in this fragrance. It's niche, it's expensive, it's done by a famous perfumer, it's a famous brand, it's gonna be perfect on skin, it's gonna evolve. There's definitely some sweetness, maybe tonka beans, maybe some honey notes, coffee, chocolate, I don't know. Yeah, tonka beans and vanilla, probably, yeah. I imagine it to be in a dark ambery bottle. I think what I'm looking for is Laboratorio Olfattivo Tancade. But I don't think it's that one. Very good. It's a profile I love. I love tonka beans, and that's a good example of it, like a sweet, cozy, dark, nice. Let's open the paper. Let's see if I know it. It's Milk Musk Molton Brown. Okay, I've never tested such fragrance. I don't even know this brand. Okay, I see there are tonka beans and vanilla, and that's what I get in this fragrance, nothing else. I didn't guess it, but I didn't fail. Some conclusions. 2 favorite fragrances from the set: Velvet Teddy and Muga. Velvet Teddy, such a nice surprise. Spicy, beautiful, a bit cherry-like. Delicious fragrance, very good. And Muga from Bravanariz. So impressive. Aromatic labdanum, the biggest disappointment. Peche Cardinal. I had such high hopes for this peachy fragrance. Absolutely not what I was expecting. I don't hate it, but does it worth over 200 euros? Probably not. I'm somewhat disappointed with Elephant. I was expecting something bigger, brighter, more complex, but it smells just pleasant, grassy. From Zoologist, I expect something wow. This one is just good. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you very much for watching, for visiting my channel. I will see you very soon in my next video. Goodbye.